Indeed. Thank you, Charles. Now, Vanessa, let's come back to you. And, another attack by Israel on Syria.
Yes, actually, the third attack in, May coming into June. But this one is significant, and bearing in mind, of course, as we've talked about, the potential of escalation against Lebanon, and of course, any war against Lebanon will definitely bring Syria into the fray. But this was in the early hours of the morning. I think it was 12:20 on the 3rd of June. Israeli warplanes using Jordanian airspace, and then the airspace over the illegal US military base in Al Tanf, which is shaded in grey there on the border with Jordan. They entered at very low altitude to avoid radar detection to the southeast of Aleppo city in the north of Syria there, and fired, I think it was 13 missiles hitting 6 targets to the north of Aleppo city itself in an area there called Fayan, which included the destruction of civilian infrastructure. And if we can just move on, I actually wrote an account of what happened at my Substack. 15 people were injured. The majority of those were civilians. 17 were killed. And that included another senior Iranian IRGC commander and advisor to Syria, Haj Saeed Abia, who was buried in Damascus the day after. Now, of course, the Syrian Ministry of Foreign Affairs has said that this is a flagrant violation of our country's sovereignty. We will not stand idly by as the Israeli regime continues to carry out such reckless and deadly attacks. Moscow also sort of gravely condemned the attack, as it always does, saying, of course, that it will destroy regional stability, as it does. And so I think, what we've seen is certainly since the beginning of May, we've seen another increase in Israeli activity in targeting areas in Syria, but particularly trying to decimate Syria's ability to defend itself. So in my opinion, as it has been for some time, Israel is, one, trying to provoke Syria into an escalation, but also it's trying to destroy its defense and offense capability if there were to be an escalation. And if the plans for escalation, I think there were 50,000 reservists called up today with the potential of increasing military activity in Rafah, in Gaza, but also in the northern occupied territories against Lebanon. So we'll wait and see.
Okay, brilliant.